For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over the top team of the year players in Madden 21. Whether you guys have a fantasy pack and need to select one of these cards for free, or you're just looking to pick up some of these cards, I hope this video does help you out and gives you guys some solid insight into the top players in this promo.
What the heck is this?
Now, as we hop into the auction block right here, I will be replying to every single comment for the first 30 minutes this video gets posted, so if you want to reply from me, drop a comment down below, and if you're not yet in Noti Gang, all I can say is what are you doing? If you hit that notification bell, I guarantee your life changes for the better, but without further ado, let's hop into these rankings. Now, we're simply going to be ranking the top 7 cards in this video, and we're starting it off at the quarterback position with Russell Wilson. Now, this Russell Wilson card is a little underwhelming in my opinion. They gave him 88 speed, which is solid. The throw power is only a 94. The throw under pressure is a 93. I would say this card is pretty decent. He's not one of the best QBs in this game, but if you do want an upgrade at quarterback, Russell Wilson can definitely be pretty good for you. Another thing I don't love about this Russ card is the fact that he has the improviser archetype, and essentially what that does is it costs more AP to get Gunslinger on a quarterback, which is really annoying. Gunslinger is basically a must on any QB in this game, and it's going to be more expensive for Russell Wilson to get that. Now, I do think the card is solid all around. If you have a Seahawks theme team, he's obviously going to be great on that for you, but Russell Wilson is a decent card. We've got him at the 7th spot on this list. Now, moving on to the number 6 spot, we have Dalvin Cook, who has really grown on me the more I've looked at his stats, and the more I've actually played against him in game. Now, this Dalvin Cook is going to bring you 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 96 agility, and 96 change of direction. He's also got 96 break and tackle, as well as 72 catching. Those are almost perfect stats for a running back. Running backs in Madden 21 are generally slower than wide receivers. We haven't really got a lot of burners in the game, so 94 speed, 95 acceleration can compete with some of the top end running backs. In fact, that's going to be the same as what Alvin Kamara has. Now, he also has incredible agility and change of direction. Those two stats are very underrated for running backs. Broken tackle is insane as well. This card is really, really good, and to be honest with you, I feel like the top 6 cards I'm showing you in this video can really all be added to your team if you're looking for an upgrade at these positions. So Dalvin Cook is going to be great. The only thing I don't like about the card, if we are nitpicking for negatives, is the fact that he's an elusive back. Elusive backs cost more AP to get backfield master on them, but if you've got Rich Gannon, that's not an issue at all. So this Dalvin Cook is honestly super good. I'm definitely a fan of the card, and I think if you're looking for an upgrade at running back, this is definitely one of the ways you guys can go. He's not crazy expensive when we compare him to like Barry Sanders or Alvin Kamara, so definitely an option right here with Dalvin Cook. And now at the 5 spot, we have Stefon Diggs, and Stefon Diggs is here for really only one reason: the fact that he is a route runner archetype. A route runner archetype can get route technician for cheaper than any other receiver in the game. Think of route technician kind of like Gunslinger. It's an ability that you need to have on at least one wide receiver on your team. With the man coverage meta becoming more and more effective in the game, route technician is one of the best ways possible to beat man coverage. So now that we've gone over that, let's go over the stats on the card, because they do not disappoint. 94 speed, 94 excel. I wish that was a little higher. If he was 95 speed, 95 excel, this card would shoot up the rankings, but 94 speed is really the only issue with the card. He also has incredible catching, catch in traffic, spec catch, route running. Those are all crazy. 94 plus for all those is really awesome on this Diggs card. Really the only issue I can think of is the speed is a little bit low, but the route runner archetype can make up for that. Like, if we're comparing a wide receiver that has 94 speed and gets route technician with a wide receiver that has 95 speed and doesn't, I'm taking the wide receiver with 94 speed and route technician. So that's why I think Diggs is actually a really good card, and we have him at the 5 spot on this list. I'm actually considering picking him up and adding to my team, so definitely a big fan of this Diggs card the more I've looked into him, and the fact that he's got route tech is just absolutely awesome. Now at number 4 on this list, we have 96 overall Khalil Mack, and Khalil Mack is incredibly statted right here, guys. As we take a look at the stats on the card, he is going to be bringing you 87 speed, 90 excel. That's pretty fast for an outside linebacker and an edge rusher. And then as we take a look at the pass rushing stats, he has 94 shed, 96 power move, and 90 finesse move. move to go along with 95 tackling. And taking a look at his hit power right here, he is also going to have 92 hit power. So this card is incredibly statted. If you're looking for a pass rushing outside linebacker or really a new pass rusher on your team, this Khalil Mack is definitely someone you guys can go with. You can sub him in a defensive end if you like to play with defensive ends on the field, or if you play with outside linebackers, you can also play with him in a pass rushing situation there. So definitely a huge fan of this Khalil Mack. I feel like he's a less valuable now because back in the day or earlier in Madden, a lot of people used to run with edge threats and would try and get pressure that way, and now people are really more dropping back into coverage. But I do still think this card is really good, and based on those stats, he's gonna play crazy for you. A big fan of this Khalil Mack card. So moving on to the next player right here, we have an absolute sleeper in my opinion in 96 overall Bryce Callahan. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a power up. If he gets a power up, this easily becomes one of the best corners in the game. The stats on this card are pretty crazy. 95 speed, 96 excel is awesome for a corner. 96 man, 96 play rec, like what? This is an insane man coverage corner. He's gonna be solid in zone with pretty good zone coverage, solid agility, but this card is a man cover corner in my opinion. The only thing I don't love about the card is that he's 5'9", but I feel like in this game, height isn't really a huge deal. Denzel Ward plays really good for me, and I believe Denzel is 5'10", so you shouldn't have too much of an issue with him being 5'9". He might look a little bit weird out there, but it's not going to look weird when he's catching interceptions and returning them for 6 against your opponent. So this Bryce Callahan is a really good card. I know a lot of you guys got him and were kind of disappointed, but take a look at the stats, play with him on your team for a bit, and I think you'll start to like him. If he gets a power up in the near future as well, he's going to go all the way up to 98 speed and 99 acceleration, which is awesome. Definitely a big fan of the card. 99 man can easily be achieved. 99 play rec can easily be achieved. Huge fan of this Bryce card. Now getting into the top two right here, these are two cards that I think everyone should try and attain on their team no matter what. No excuses. These two cards should try and be on your team unless you've got a lower overall team. A lot of the other players we've gone over should also be added, but these two are just must-haves. And at the 2 spot, we've got 96 overall Darren Waller. Now Darren Waller has 92 speed, 97 catching, 95 CIT, 96 spec catch. The route running is all insane. I have this card on my team and I was able to get his catching and route running stats all up to 99s. Like what? That is insane. He is 99s across the board for me. His speed is going to be at a 95 for me with 96 excel. This card is pretty crazy, guys. Best tight end in the game, hands down. He's also 6'6", an absolute unit out there. Big fan of Darren Waller IRL. Super happy he was able to get this card. Honestly, probably my favorite non-Saints player in the NFL. Great story and great card in Madden. Definitely a must. And if you are looking for an upgrade at tight end, this is who you want to go with. If you don't use your tight ends much, okay, you don't need the card. But if you even play with tight ends on the field like 75% of the snaps, pick up this Darren Waller because he is going to be one of the best tight ends in the game for probably the remainder of the year. Huge fan of the card. Now at the number 1 spot, you guys guessed it, we have 96 overall Jamal Adams, and I don't even know what I can say about this card. The card art, first of all, is absolutely insane. I would be scared to play against the card, and with the Jamal Adams, you can really do anything. You can use it with him, you can play man coverage, you can play zone coverage, he can play run defense, he can hit the quarterback, he can force fumbles. Like, what can this card not do? 94 speed, 95 excel, awesome there for a safety. That's top end speed for safeties right now. As we take a look at the rest of the stats, hit power goes up to a 99, zone coverage goes up to a 99, man coverage gets close to a 99, pursuit and play rec both go up to a 99. What more could you want from a safety? He is 6'1", the change of direction is an 88. I wish that was a little bit higher, but that's really the only thing I can even come close to nitpicking with on this card. Best card in the promo, hands down. If you get this card in one of your not fantasy packs or one of your regular fantasy packs you get from the team of the week tokens, or you do a fantasy pack opening, please select this card anytime he pops up and play with him on your team. He goes up to a 99 overall. He is literally the only card in this promo that goes up to a 99, which tells you one thing. It shows you that EA gave the best stats to this player. So Jamal Adams, huge fan of the card. I can't speak highly enough of him, and he is the number 1 card in the promo. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys do get good luck on your Nat Fantasy Pack opening. I will have a video later today going over my selection from the solo challenges. You're definitely not going to want to miss out on that, so be sure you've got the noties on so you don't miss out on that video. And yeah, until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
So good,